What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are live and direct. Dark Souls 3 live stream day 8. We've got our controller charged up. This thing went 4 days of gaming. About 25 hours. About 25 hours of gaming with Rumble Pack enabled, and it's still going, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see where we left off yesterday. I think we've got a 2-stage boss in front of us, and then we've also got a bunch of stuff behind us that we can grind on if we want to level up. We'll continue this. I've got the buble. Orange cream. It's not bad. I kind of like it. We've upgraded our armor set. So now we can wear heavier armor and still medium roll. I do wonder if I did get more levels, what would those levels look like? Because if I go to my status right now, okay, so vigor is at 30. Strength is at 70. Max is 99. I don't need luck. I don't need intelligence. I do maybe need dexterity, and I do maybe need vitality. And I think my endurance is okay at 17. I'm level 92 right now. I just looked at that for the first time in a while. Incredible. I can't believe I got to level 92. I wonder if that's an appropriate level to take on the boss or not. I'm trying to strategize here. My goal is to get through this stuff. What's this? Ah, okay. So, equipment-wise, we're looking at 69% right now at 46. If I spend any more in that, you know, I would maybe be able to... You know, I wonder if there's another equipment load, trinket, or ring that I could use. And I'm not certain. And I know for a fact, too, that I've got a couple of weapons I could actually upgrade. I don't have any runes, though. I'm not going back without runes. Let's tell you what. Let's start today off with a little grinding. Because I know the boss is going to be there for me, but I'm not ready to run into the boss just yet. Ooh, remember this place? I remember this place. This is the archive. We don't want to be at the archive. Let's go back here. And, you know, as a matter of fact, I could put on my experience gain ring too, just to maximize my shit. So yeah, that is a good one because I get to grind 2 people. Prison Tower is just past that. Let's go here. I'm sure there's a couple of places that you can go that will give you like, you know, a reasonable amount of XP per clear. And I'm not sure exactly which one of those are. I've just kind of just happened to notice like in certain areas like, oh wow. Like these stairs right here, there's a couple dudes that like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can kill and they give me like 2,500 to 4,000 each, which is great considering I need quite a bit more to level up. I need 51,000 runes to level up. And as far as I know, I don't have any... No, I do not. I do not have any... I wonder what this is. Acquiring roster. Contribution rate? What is this? Is this the roster of knights? So are these like the best players in the world? Wow. Okay. Okay. 50 vigor, 90 attunement, 40 endurance, 80 vitality, 60. Even this guy is like only 66 strength. But he went, what, 99 dexterity? This guy's a dex build, that's why. Intelligence is up 75. Wow, he's just throwing points everywhere. Faith is 90. So, dude, I wonder what his gear looks like. Can I see his gear? That would be lovely Nero. Let's see what this guy's got. Oh, level 802. Look at that, man. 99 maxed. I guess this is the ladder. Look, this guy, he's got on him, what, 2.6 million runes? He could level twice right now. He's currently level 351. That's incredible. All right, so what I do need to do at the very least is come here. We're gonna have to unequip that. Gradually restores. Let's remove this ring. We got to put on this one. Fallen foes yield more souls. And then we also need to put on the shield. Shield of Want. Because this also gives you a bonus to souls gained when they die. So I do need a chest, but I just don't need that one. Right now tell you what, we'll do Alva, and then this will drop down. Dude, we're so close. We're so close to this. 70.8, 72, 72, 67. You know what? Fuck them. I just wanted to see this thing, man. I haven't seen this armor yet. Alva armor. Because I couldn't wear it earlier. I mean, I could, but I don't want to put it on until I can actually play with it. My problem right now is my freaking... Dude, my freaking pants, dude. I can't wear good pants anymore. Maybe we can. Maybe we can get something. Yeah, look at that. We can get some new pants. Pontiff Knight leggings. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to grind out some XP. See if we can't get a couple of levels on some weapons. And then we will maybe go attack the boss when we're feeling comfortable. You know, it's all about warming up. You know, what do you do before every warm-up? You stretch your muscles. Ouch. Gotta get your timings in there. Oops. No, he should have got me there. I was a little late. Ooh. If I could choose a setting to not have the item names pop up and stay, I would change that. Like, it's annoying that these like, you looted this. And then when you do want to see what you picked up, like, it's the one time you fast click through it. And you're like, crap, dude. I don't know what I just picked up. And I'm still bugged by these windows that won't turn off. They won't turn off. They just stay there until you can stop, you know, dodging, rolling, and attacking long enough to push your triangle button. In this case, A. See, triangle is supposed to be Y. But on PlayStation, triangle, I believe, is on the top of the 4 buttons. You know, there's something to be said. I'm sure there's some study to be done on, you know, Nintendo controllers, GameCube, or Xbox, Nintendo, and PlayStation controllers. And Sega and Genesis, Dreamcast. Everybody had different controllers. You know? It was like because our patent laws are what they are, nobody could copy the other person. They had to like come up with something totally original so that they could not break patent law, I'm sure. Get out of town. Ooh. 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 Was that me? Did I neglect to heal myself? I got pretty far. But I do believe I am not at the right bonfire. We're still gonna go pick up my body. But you know what? Fuck it. If there's no better time to use some of your consumes. I mean, you might as well give these guys a taste of their medicine. Yeah, that actually helps me quite a bit. Oof. That timing on that one's awful. Ooh. Come on now. Gotcha. Alright. Let's go figure out where my body is. Yesterday I lost over 170,000 runes because I was falling down elevator shafts, apparently. So, just kind of like mindlessly wandering around this place. Just as like a point of enjoyment, you know? Ah! Oh no! Ooh, bummer. Yeah, that place is loaded. Loaded. See, look, there's this bonfire. This is where I killed the witch. And then I went forward from here. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Let's see. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Sound effects. Voice. I'm going to bring voice up so we can hear what they're saying a little bit better. You know what I mean? The other thing I realized, like, the volume on my mic is great. I just got to make sure to not talk too quietly, because then you won't hear me. This is not a place I want to hang out, because look. Yeah. Look at how many hits those guys take. And look, I'm going to probably get, look at that. Two complete heavy strokes. And they haven't died yet. And look, it's like, did they give you lots? No. Ah. There we go. What? That gave me 105 only. So it's they're annoying because they don't really pay off very well. Hey yo, I have no idea where I was going earlier. Oh, look at our friend. Nice. Nice, eh? Sometimes you just juke them. It's not a roll, it's just a juke. This door does not open. It's the other one. Alright, we're on course. This is clearly not the best XP area, by the way. I have decided we got to go forward a little bit more. I thought those guys gave more than they did. I guess they're like this particular bonfire looks very similar to the dungeon, Leoric dungeon. Like you've got the Leoric castle and you got the Leoric dungeon. Okay, I think I died on the other one, not this one. Not this ramp. We gotta go to the other ramp. Hello, governor. You see my glowing body? This is gonna be fun. Look at these guys, just littering the floor. I didn't hear anybody casting yet. There it is. Fuck you, then I'm taking my body. Ha! What is it with these guys, man? Oh, drink. That's so annoying. Sometimes I'm really good at just hitting those. Sometimes I'm really good at hitting those dodges, and other times I'm not. It's crazy. Alright, so 26k. Not feeling this one. So what we're going to do is... Well, we'll just run forward and hit the next bonfire. Then we'll port to where we need to go. No need to rush them. I might find something I missed the first time. Speaking of... What's this? What's this? Stairwell down. Have I gone here before? I don't know. This looks not familiar. Oh, wait. Maybe this is exactly what I think it is. Ah, yes. Right back to the beginning. That's perfect. I literally went all the way in there and then all the way back. That's perfect. Dead bodies everywhere. This is not the right place for me to get my XP. Travel. See? Lothric, not Leoric. Lothric Castle. That's the one I was thinking. Now, it's good XP, but I like starting here at Dragon Barracks, and then I backtrack through Lothric Castle. And that's different than... Where was I? I was in Anor Londo. Anor Londo in Irithyll Boreal Valley. Jesus, sheesh. There's a lot of big words going on over here, dude. Okay, back to Dragon Barracks, which I don't think we've actually we've gone all the way through the Dragon Castle yet. If I recall, there's a couple of items sitting on a roof that I can see that I can't get to. All right, now this is where we're gonna have to be. Be on guard. Boom. Okay. Quick and dirty, just like that. See? And we got the guy that throws shit from the roof. But we'll just aggro him and then we'll run back. That'll probably be a better option. And just take him out right here. Now the guy in question is like directly above me. So we just try to... Oop! I need to two-hand this thing. And this, let's see, that guy gives me 512 plus Titanite shards and other shit I can sell. So it's not a bad thing to first run down that way and then switch to come over here to grab these guys. Ooh, boy. I like that. It's like you knock it out of his hand, his shield. You know, I was kind of really disappointed the other day. It was last night. I was checking out. I saw one of the YouTubers that I follow. He posted a new video, and I was really excited. The video was called "My Favorite Things of 2025." I was like, "Oh, cool! Another Eye Patch Wolf." His name's Eye Patch Wolf. So I'm like, another Eye Patch Wolf best of. Like, he does some really good best of. So I start watching it. And the first thing was his number 10. So he starts with 10, he works it down. But none of them I was really into. But he said, this game, what was it? Avowed. He's playing Avowed. And he just went on about Avowed. How awesome it was. And, you know, how he likes when you swing your weapon, it connects with the minion, and you can really tell that you've hit it, you know. And so he made this big deal about Avowed, and I was like, you know, bullshit, because I picked that game up and I thought it was absolute trash. It's a bunch of DEI trash. I mean, the storyline makes no sense. That's another reason I knew he was just, you know, advertising something as like for like the gamer community or whatever. He was like, the storyline is awesome. I'm like, dude, the storyline was absolute garbage. You couldn't even... No, I'm not buying it. So he gives this game. He starts his video off with a review of a game that I think is subpar at best, and he raved about it. And I was like, "Fuck you! You're just selling out. You're just saying it's good and trying to get people to buy it because you're getting paid to by the company." And I picked that game up. That's how I call it bullshit on his videos, because I picked and played that game, dude. I thought maybe I'll at least do 1 or 2 videos with it, so it's not a complete waste. But he was like, as soon as I installed it, I was like, I don't even want to make videos after this. This is awful. Oh, I'm like, this is an awful like video game. I'm not going to do anything with it. So yeah, it bugs me seeing that, because I'm all about, like, if you want to build something strong, you build it authentically, truthfully. No, you don't cut corners on the measurements when you're trying to build a skyscraper that goes up 150 floors. Like, everything has to be precise and truthful, well thought out. And just the game community, the game development community is already kind of in shambles. They're not releasing good games anymore. The game philosophy that was put into the games of the early days, the good old days, I should say. Game philosophy is lost on CEO company owners that are just looking to make a buck. So they sell skins and mounts and all sorts of digital make yourself look different modifications, and that's what it's all about. And that's not a video game. That's like playing dress up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to play dress up. I want to play kill the dragon. So it's a difference in ideology. The idea that brought game philosophy to the forefront, we can see in the OG games, like, what's it called? I'm sure a lot of you guys have played RuneScape, EverQuest, original WoW. It was all... Ooh, I hope I make it out of this alive. It was all, like, the developers, the creators, the artists, they were working passionately on that creation of a video game, because it was like something they wanted to do. It was like a life goal, you know what I mean? It wasn't just a job. It was like, it was there's a word for it. It was they wanted to make their legacy, But yeah, so now you can see when they kind of just lose that edge. Everybody, you can always see when an athlete loses his edge. Ubisoft, BioShock, Blizzard, Activision, Microsoft. Barring a few holdouts, even Nintendo, Sega, since they became a video game company, they've clearly just been making content video games for the sake of money, and having a product to sell. They package it really nice. So I picked up Avowed because it toted ray tracing capabilities. Had ray tracing, I'm like, ooh, I want ray tracing because, like, my video card does ray tracing. I want to see what that looks like. So I bought it. I pre-ordered it. I don't pre-order games anymore, but I pre-ordered it. I got early release, and like, I saw, a couple days before it was able to be played, like, I saw somebody on Reddit or something, or somewhere on the internet, say it's just a bunch of DEI, woke, feminists, propaganda, and that kind of turned me off. I was like, that's kind of sucky, because, I mean, it's not about that for me. It's the politically oriented flavor that I don't prefer. You know what I mean? It's just the flavor that I don't prefer. That's all. And if you don't prefer something, you don't eat it. Everybody makes their own, their own preferences. There's nothing wrong with it, making preferences. So, I tried to stay optimistic. So I turned it on, and I tried to get into the story. I tried to listen and pay attention, and get into the world that they were building with story. And at the end of the day, I couldn't do it. I was like, this game sucks. This story sucks. Yeah, sure, okay, the graphics look great, and there is some cool things they've added to it, like combat wise, but like overall, it's nothing to write home about. So you wouldn't catch me streaming or talking about it because I don't believe in it. It's not a real game. It's not a good game. I want good games only. Good games only, and even bad games. I'll take bad games too. You know, I wouldn't even call that a bad game. It's just it's like the worst sort of thing. This guy's fucked, dude. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, wow. One more of those. Yeah. I'm actually really impressed. I'm just chatting my head off, walking through this dungeon and not dying, which is fantastic. I'm sure there's something there's something to be found. There's a secret, there's a hidden wall, you know, there's a gate to open. I mean, I don't know what it is, but we're going to find it. So we're on the other side of the gate. And if you can see over there, right there, there's an item on that ledge. And I want it. And I'm out of Estus because I just accidentally freaking pushed the undercarriage button of my controller, and now I don't have any more healing potions. So I think I might bone home, so to speak, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything down here. From what I can tell, you got a little courtyard, whatever you would call this, a greeting area, a receiving room, I guess, filled with what appears to be graves, and stairs that go up to the next, like there's nothing besides a gate back there. So you're here. Same goes for this room. You got the guy in the middle. And this is where I think, so that's where I hit the lever, whatever did the thing. And then over here, there must be a lever. Let's see. No, see, no lever here, just one over there. But I do wonder, it seems like if I go back down over this way, not down the stairs. This way. No. Tell you what, man, I'm all turned around. Let's just continue through because hey, Doom Desi, what's up? BioShock, great game. Dante's Inferno would have been awesome. Resident Evil, 100%. I played Resident Evil 4 so much on the PlayStation 4. Oh my gosh. Resident Evil 4 is amazing. Resident Evil 1 and 2 were like incredible games. Also, Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 are amazing. Silent Hill 4 The Room is bland. It's like and you know what, like what's crazy is every once in a while I get this craving just to plug in like a Nintendo 64 or a Super Nintendo, you know what I mean, and just clunk a cartridge down into a console, you know what I mean, and plug my wired controller in and just jam some Super Mario World, you know, jam some Donkey Kong Country, you know, jam some Final Fantasy original. You know, jam some Super Mario World 64. You know, jam some snowboarding 1080 or whatever the fuck. Wipeout 1080. What was that 1080 snowboarding game? Oh my gosh. But they take all those things and they're like, this is out of date. Well, you got to buy the new one. It's like, fine, I'll buy the new one, but don't take my old one. That's why I really appreciate those content creators that are, I'm looking, oh, there it is. Those content creators that are, you know, making content about their video game store. Like they still sell, like DK. What's that DK one? There's this DK whatever, and they sell like old game consoles, and I appreciate that. Yeah, old school games just hit different. Like, where was that? What, you know, where did that go? How come they're not being made anymore? And it's funny because like rock music, you know, bands like Metallica and even the heavy metal bands like Pantera, you know, all of this music had this generation, and people that were into it were so impacted by it. And they say, you know, they don't make it like that anymore. You know what I mean? They don't make it like that anymore. And it's crazy. It's crazy to think that, you know, you can't continue to create a product after its time has passed. Like even an entire kingdom only remains until the king or the lineage is gone, and then it's run by somebody else. Like every leader, you know, has his rise and fall. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting that you can start to see like gems in our history that you're like, dude, we got to save this. We got to make sure that we preserve this thing. And cuz it's not going to be continuously created like this. It's going to be changed forever. It'll go on and become evolved. Like we'll all be plugged into the matrix at the end of the day. Who fucking knows? But you know, you get the idea that, man, I gotta start conserving, you know, preserving history, you know, preserving knowledge and guarding this so that we can pass. You know, you're starting to get to the mode where you're like, we need to figure out what we want to pass forward. We want to make sure, you know, Dark Souls 3 passes forward to the next generation hundreds of years from now. We want to make sure that Donkey Kong Country 3, Diddy Kongs, and all of those guys get passed on because it was a treasure to us, right? And so we see it worth treasuring. But you know, that's what people do. Like we got museums, we've got history majors, people that want history itself to be preserved, you know. And all of our history comes from people thousands of years ago that were thinking and trying to do the exact same freaking thing, which is preserve something worth preserving for the future. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. Nothing complicated like that. Yo, well checked. Oh my goodness, it is good to see you, bro. So Doom Desi, well checked, was my buddy. He started watching. I'm sure you guys have met in my channel before, but well checked 01. He was like my first World of Warcraft subscriber. He was there watching me level on retail, and then we ended up playing multiple characters through retail together. And then once I switched over to classic hardcore, I picked up you and as Doom Desi and all of the other viewers. And then I still have some of my viewers that are like my OG viewers from DayZ. I've got a whole clan. And, you know, every day we played for months, and we were like the clan server leaders, you know what I mean? And we still keep in touch, you know. It's good to keep in touch. Sometimes not, but I say it's good to keep in touch. So we're basically on a boss right now. I can show you him. He's kind of crazy, but let's level up first. So I don't really need more vigor. I would like more vigor, but I don't know. I think endurance might be worth putting up there. I think vitality might be worth putting up there. My defenses go up with vitality. And my bleed resistances go up. Strength, I think I'm gonna keep it at 70 strength for now. Dexterity, you know, this is a really good offense. I'm going up 2 points offensively. No intelligence, no faith, no luck. I think we're gonna go with vitality. Just a little bit more hit points for this boss. So I need 52,681 more runes left. Hey, dude, well checked. It is hanging really well. I am almost all the way through this Dark Souls 3 game. I've basically played hardcore all the way up until end game on classic hardcore. My rogue got to level 60 and he got all the raid gear, and you know, he was doing good on DPS meters. And then I decided one day that, you know, it's time for me to put World of Warcraft down and continue my gaming journey, so to speak. And you know, now we're playing through Dark Souls. This is day 8, playing through Dark Souls 3. This is my first time playing through. And let's see here. We're going to Dragon Slayer Barracks. We're just grinding a couple of levels worth of XP, just because I don't want to go into the boss room yet. Because he's kind of like, makes me lock in. I don't want to lock in. I just want to jabber and talk and wander, which is generally the best course of action here. Where is the... Ah! Here we go. No? Dude, how is there not a stairway? There's supposed to be a stairwell right there. That's crazy. Ooh. Ah, he got me too. Ouch. I gotta... Ouch, I gotta dodge. What was with that? My dodging was not happening. My dodging was not happening. But yeah, you can see well checked. I've got the chat displayed now. So when you type in YouTube chat, you'll see your chat up above. I haven't added bots or anything cool like that. I'm not sure exactly how to do all that, but at the very least, I do have chat displayed for everybody to read. So that's kind of helpful. Because before, when that wasn't there, like it was like I was talking to people in chat, but you know, my viewers, my audience didn't know what I was reading. They were only seeing my response. So I wanted to try to add that. It's kind of interesting. I have to basically create a Stream Elements account and do an overlay. That's good, man. Oh, Cata Classic. Nice. Wow. Yeah, no, I understand that. But I'm gonna give Mop a... Yeah, dude. That would be great. Mop Classic would be you said Pandaria was your favorite expansion, if I remember. And if that's the case, I think absolutely that would be a good one. Now, you know, if it was me, if I was to choose again, like, you know, playing on the Burning Crusade server was awesome. Like, I love Burning Crusade. It's like my favorite expansion. My next favorite expansion, Wrath of the Lich King. I think that would be second. Dude, I totally forgot this guy was here. I just ran in. I just ran in and took it in the face. So there's nothing up that ladder for me. Yeah, it's basically just me running through this place, catching XP. That's what we're doing right now. XP grinding. Although I might have... No, this is correct. This is where they are. Yeah, this is the room I'm looking for. This is the room that I'm supposed to be sitting at. Aha! We got it. We found it, boys. Hey, thanks, well checked. That's awesome, man. I appreciate it. I have come a long way. It's funny, like, I look at my older videos, I'm like, wow, I've just kept changing and tweaking things. You know, different camera, green screen. You know, I was using NVIDIA broadcast. I'm sorry, Shadow... What's it? Shadow Play? Yeah, NVIDIA's Shadow Play to stream myself. And that looked a certain way, and then I changed again. And it's like, you know... I'm just trying to get my videos to look and sound as, you know, as good as possible. Ooh, you know what I almost forgot I had? Because I was drinking that bubbly. I have some yerba mate, pre-strained yerba mate. With a little bit of honey. Oh, chicken strips. Mac and cheese with the chicken strips, man. That's what that is. But yeah, how's your new... Hey, well checked. How's your new computer doing? Is it rocking and rolling? Have you gotten completely acquainted with playing on a computer instead of your old laptop? I'm sure you've been loving that, dude. Yeah, 3,300 for those. I think Legion Remix will be a thing. I can't wait for that. What do you think? You'll hop back on retail or any? Honestly, not for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna get back on WoW until, you know, later when I have sentimental reasons. I just there's too many games out there to play right now, and WoW is wonderful. I love it, but you know, I feel like I've always been somebody that plays a main. I prefer playing a main character. You know, and some people enjoy alts, and as much as I do enjoy leveling, you know, and the process of leveling, you know, the whole thing, it's like I can only care about one character, and then once I'm done, it's like that's it. Like I don't want to care about another character. I've already cared about a character. I don't know. It's weird to describe, but hey, yes, you. So you know what? Like budget wise, the Battle Mage Arc Battle Mage, Intel's new GPU. Is it Intel has made it? The Arc Battle Mage is actually performing pretty well. The NVIDIA was my like I love NVIDIA chips. I love them. I've been using them for pretty much my entire life, ever since I got a 6600 GTX, and at this point I'm looking at AMD, because if you're looking at video cards in these day and ages, you want to have at least 12 gigs of VRAM, at least 12 gigs of VRAM. You don't want any less than 12 gigs. And you look at that as a requirement, and it starts to get really hard to find a card within a reasonable price range that is, ooh, wow, saved my life, that has 12 gigs or more. So AMD's, I'm sorry, not AMD, is it AMD? Yeah, AMD's new video card, the 79, is it the 7900? I don't know if it's the XT or whatever, but AMD's new video GPU, the one that's competing with the RTX series from NVIDIA, is honestly goated. It's goated right now. It's got a lot of VRAM. It's got great clock speeds, and it doesn't have that AI generation bullshit, which I honestly am going to steer clear from for my entire life on computers. Like, I don't want my frame rate to be artificially created from my graphics card, and it's built-in AI. It just bothers me, and it doesn't. It's a small thing, but it does kind of bother me to, like, I don't want that. I you know, even if I don't have the highest settings, you know, the thing is I have gotten really used to but these graphics right here, what, from 2009, 2012, how old this game is, and you know, these graphics look great. There's no ray tracing in this game, you know, and it still looks fine. So I don't think this new bullshit AMD or NVIDIA is advertising is really that great. Now my CPU, I could talk about my computer specs all day long, and I won't bore you with all of that. But you know, my CPU, that's a whole nother conversation. Like, I've always been an Intel boy, but I don't like the new Intel series. You know what I mean? I don't think Intel has been doing very good as far as fabricating microchips, and they're trying to make up for it. And their last good generation was corrupted by built-in hardware problems from fabrication issues, and then they had microprocessing driver issues in the BIOS of motherboards, and all these other things started to happen. And then, you know, AMD CPUs started to look pretty good. The 7900 series AMD card it looks amazing to me. The 7950 XTX would be awesome. I would love that card. Whole 50 series is overpriced and scammed, to be honest. Thank you, well checked. That's exactly it. You're exactly freaking right. It is. It really is. It was clearly a paper release, which basically just means they say they released all of these cards to the stores, but really they didn't release as many as they said. And then there was an issue with they had a hardware. Some of them had a hardware flaw where they had less CUDA cores than they were supposed to, and they had to have a whole recall on all of those. Plus the overheating issues, plus the driver brick issues. I mean, it was a clear sign to me that NVIDIA as a company is struggling, and they've clearly let go some of their really good dudes, because, you know, their product has taken a fall. But yeah, AMD, I'm hoping AMD does good and saves the day for the PC master race. All of us that you know, play PC games, love building PCs. You know, my worry is that NVIDIA's CEO is the cousin of AMD's CEO. So AMD and NVIDIA are basically cousins. It's a family. It's a big Korean family. You know, and maybe they're doing this on purpose to steer customers back to the other brand. You know, it's all about brand loyalty for these guys, and they know it. And so I don't know. That's kind of a tinfoil hat thing. I don't necessarily believe it, but it definitely makes me question the reality of the marketplace when the marketplace is run by two major companies and they're related at the top. But at the same time, you've got Intel coming in. And the story gets complexified because you've got Intel coming in with a microprocessing fabrication center. The U.S. government is bringing TSMC, the microprocessing Taiwan Semiconductor Microchip Factory or whatever in Taiwan. They're bringing and building the world's largest 5 nanometer chip fabrication company in Arizona. And that gives me hope that we're taking this problem seriously, that we are going to make sure we are being, robust when fabricating microprocessing chips for the stuff that we all consume. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're geeks and we like benchmarking our systems. If not on a chart, in reality, Honestly, with the new AMD card is killing it. It's cheaper than the 5090. It is, and I think it's better than the 5090. You know what? If the 5090, if they call the 5090 better than the AMD card, the new one, they're only using, what is it? Artificially generated frames, and that doesn't mean better. Just because you have 250 frames per second and 75% of those have been artificially generated, and you're competing against somebody who's doing 60 to 90 frames per second and all of them are real. I'm saying AMD in that scenario, I call AMD the better choice. AMD has got way better VRAM on their lower end model than the 50 series, and the 50 series putting 8 gigs of VRAM on a system on the 5060s is honestly a scam, to be honest. It's a scam. It's like putting a laptop hard drive in a desktop computer and saying you've upgraded it. It's like, no, you didn't. You gave a lower quality microchip, a lower quality amount, and even though it's more, it's less. You know what I mean? You can have a slower processor in a newer generation that competes faster with, and it competes better with a microchip that's on paper faster, but from an older generation. I don't know if that makes any sense. I have enough to level up, by the way. I should go level up. But you know what? We're going to kill this guy first. There we go. Now we can go back and level up. We could go try this boss. I'm feeling pretty good. We can go try this boss, I guess. I guess we'll try the boss. I freaking love building computers, though. It's literally my favorite thing to do. But if I had to do it, like, if I had to build 50 computers a day, every single day, and I was getting paid $15 an hour, I would kind of be disgruntled about it, and I would hate my job. You know what I mean? It's different when you're building it for like 1 or 2 a month for somebody that you like, and you do it regularly, but you get time to focus and really construct stuff. I imagine that wouldn't be so bad. But there's no money in it. After you get to the cost of the parts and stuff, it's hard to charge somebody $150 an hour to put together their computer for them, and you got to charge them 4 hours. Because you're not just putting the parts together, you're also installing the operating system, and putting it all in boxes and getting it all ready to go. I would say 4 hours of labor per computer, and just guessing, if you're good, and you charge the parts, so you get like what, $400? Charge $100 an hour, you get $400 profit on a $4,000 computer. Like, that's kind of silly, isn't it? I mean, it's not. It makes sense. But it's like, dude, I would need to build 3 computers a week in order to survive if that was the case. And there's no way you can find 3 computers a week to sell. You know what I mean? Especially in this economy. So you look and it's kind of it's a wash. You know, I applaud those YouTubers out there that have made not only a content on their channel with it, but, you know, made a business IRL, selling computers. Asmongold freaking used his resources to build a computer building company, and he did it like, you know, just as good as anybody else. That tea is the perfect temperature. The perfect temperature. I don't know if yerba mate is considered a tea. I mean, imagine it is. More health. And you know what we're going to do with these extra runes? If we don't spin them, we're going to lose them. So I'm just going to buy some let's see, some of these. How many of these do I have? I have 5 of those, 5 of those. I'll buy 5 of those. What is this? Dancer's armor. 10,000. Yeah, let's buy it. Good armor, huh? What's Dancer's armor look like? Let's see. Okay, so let's equip ourselves for this boss. Ooh, I got some new rings here. Let's see. Raises maximum hit points. Yes. Recovers hit P from critical attacks. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's put this Dancer's armor on. We'll start with that. It weighs 7.3. And it gives me a pretty good amount. Not bad. I do lose a little bit of poise. Wow, a lot of bit of poise. Black Knight armor is so good. Sheesh. I don't know if I can actually afford that. Black Knight, Silver Knight. Avalda. Let's try these. It's not much. They aren't. Well, it is a little bit actually. 3.9, 4.6. We'll go with Black Knight gauntlets. Sorry, I'm putting this gear on. I'm trying to get the right gear set for this. See, I have been using the Pontiff leggings. Ooh, look at this. Sexy. Wow, that is absolutely wild. I had to get a screenshot of that. No, we're not wearing the Painting Guardian waistcloth. As good looking as that is, we have to do something cost effective. I like these, man. These are cool, freaking big old boots, but they weigh too much for me. Elvia. So I kind of like. This is a nameless helmet. Yeah, I like that. But so what am I at? I'm at 73.9. I'm trying to find the right, because I definitely have to be a certain weight. If I'm too heavy, it doesn't work for me. Okay, let's do that. Let's keep that. Let's drop these down. Hey. 70.8. That's good. So we just need to drop 0.8%. 69 for Pontiff leggings. Yeah, dude. All right. This is cool. Oh, are you telling me I had a shield on that whole time? Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Ah, I can't believe I had a shield on that whole time. Winged Knight leggings. No. Lothric Knight. Let's see. Elvia. That's pretty good. Those are so much better. And gloves. Ooh. The gloves are going to be the only thing that I'm kind of sacrificing on. Pontiff. Yeah. 69.6%. That's perfect. All right. There we go. That's me. Let's get it. Let's get a little screenshot of the old. This isn't a good place. I need some more lighting. I just don't want the old lady in the picture. Oh yeah, there we go. I just go away. I need the message to go away from the bottom of the screen. There we go. Perfect. Perfect picture. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Let's go fight the boss. We've got all 10 flasks. Snowfield. That's right. I forgot the boss has a really stupid run back. I mean, it's honestly not that bad. But it is kind of a little bit of a jaunt. Let's see if the elevator is here waiting for me. I've tried going the other way, and it just is not... it's not a good idea. There's too much in the way, and I get hit every single time. Whereas this way, I generally am able to... I'm generally able to get all the way there without too much problem. See, look, it's straight ahead. But look at this. Look at this run back. I used to like fight these guys and try to kill them all. Oh. Instead, I just do this. Haha. That's so scary, isn't it? Doom Desi, those pants make you look thick. I love it. I love those pants, dude. Alright, here we go. This motherfucker. I'm just taking punishment, dude. Ouch. Here we go. Nee, 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 nee. Oh. You see what I'm talking about, dude? Ouch. You know, I did get a pretty good combo off on him, and I didn't have to worry too much. I was like, this is not bad. I can do this. It felt doable. And then phase 2 happened. Ouch. Nee. Oh, I roll into both of those. Oh. Got me, booed. Got me, dude. It's alright. I was the first try today, so I don't feel too bad. Right before the door to the boss room, look right, there's an elevator. It's not much faster, but you don't have to run past any enemies. Ooh, that's what I want. David Ray, Hunter Brain. You know, Medsick, out of all of the people that I watched die in World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, your death was the most memorable. Absolutely memorable. And the most poignant, man. I felt pretty bad. Okay, so right up next to the boss, look right, elevator. Okay. Oh, nice. Look right. Oh, in the boss room? Oh, I see. Look right, boss room. Look right, boss room. I do not see an elevator, my friend. I do not see an elevator, my friend. Where can I look? Medstick's death was tragic. Hell yeah, it was tragic. It was like, oh no, man. Motherfucker, don't you do it to me. Not right now. Not right now. Oh, fire. Right. Oh, not. I shouldn't have double. I was too greedy. I double potioned. You know, if I just get this guy to like... Ooh. Interesting. I need to roll away from him when he does that stabbing motion. I keep thinking I can roll towards him to the side, and every time that I try, I get a good stab right through the gut. It is kind of an exciting run. These pants make my butt look small. I identify as he, him. Because that's what I am. Like Popeye says, I am that I am, and that's all that I am. Ouch. Ouch. You suck. And this guy, when he follows me and gets in the way of my camera, it's so annoying. Okay, right up by the boss room, look right. I'm looking around for this elevator. There it is. There's the elevator. I found it this time. So I need to figure out where this elevator goes, because I'm not sure how to get to it. Let's find out. Let's find out how to get to this elevator. The best way to do it is to just take it down and run back. There we go. That's right. I remember a long elevator somewhere. I remember I took this one time and then I could never find it again. And I was like, where was that thing again? I forget. All right. It's Lothric Castle. There's that elevator. Is there I'm not sure where the closest Grace is from here. So I go in there. That's the elevator. Is there a... See, the thing is, if I have to run past these guys every time, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I see. So I run in, there's the, not the Grace. I want to call it a Grace. It's a bonfire. So there's a bonfire over there where I run in and I run up and around. Closest bonfire is Dragon Slayer armor. Okay. And then where I'm trying to go is right here. So when I get to these big stairs that lead up to this door, I need to cut a right and go that way. All right, let me well, let's first go engage this boss. And then once we get a little practice on him when we run back, cuz I'm assuming I'm not going to get him. When we run back, we'll try going to that bonfire, Dragon Slayer bonfire. Just to see, you know, I'm all about new, better methods. See, yeah, I like not having those guys to worry about. They are kind of a pain in the butt. All right, Mr. Sir. Now, I've had a couple of good runs on this guy where, like, my timing was just right. I mean, I got to the second phase only once. There's that stab that gets me every time. Oh, I got me, dude. I rolled too late. Oh, you suck. No. There I am. There I go. There we go. Okay, Dragon Slayer armor it is. Let's try it. I wasn't cool and I didn't send the elevator back down to get to myself, but that's alright. Okay, so this is Grand Archives. Dragon Slayer armor. Armoire. It's nice to be wearing plate again. See? Hell yeah, that's what I want to hear. Because, frick, dude, I've been having a little bit of difficulty. Oh, you know what I needed to look up, by the way? Where I get a titanite slab. Where to get titanite slab. Titanite slab, Dark Souls 3 wiki. It says ×2 at Firelink Shrine. One can be obtained by trading the coiled sword fragment with the crow. Wait a second. One can be bought for 30,000 souls from Shrined Handmaid once all the cinders of the Lord are placed. Okay, so I can get one by turning the coiled sword fragment in, which I think I have. Bottom of the elevator shaft that leads to the Twin Princess. Wait a second, really? Hold on. That's the easiest, he says. Well, slap me pretty. Hold on, let's see. Let's get to the... Wait, Twin Princess? Trying to remember Twin Princess. Not the Abyss Watchers. Hold on. Let me Google this one. No. Gemini was listening. Gemini was so quick. Don't turn sword fragment. And it is useful. Ah, okay. Thanks for the heads up on that. Bonfire to Twin Princess. DS3. I like that if I can just type DS3, it just says Lorien and Lothric Bonfire, which is located before the fog gate leading to the boss arena. Hold on, let me put this over here. Okay, so... no. Twin Princess is the boss you're currently fighting. Oh! Oh! Jeez, dude. Say less, my guy. Right on. Okay, so this may be the wrong way, but I think this is the right way. I know this is the right way. This is the elevator. Honestly, I prefer this run back way more than the other one. Okay, so bottom of this elevator. Oh. I've never done this before. Wow, look at that. Hey, my friend. You bastard, it says. Wow. How did I not... How did that even happen? Does this elevator go all the way down, then all the way back up? This is still the same elevator that takes me to the bad guys, right? Hold on a second. I know why now. That's the incorrect door. Right? No. This is the correct door. This is supposed to go... Oh! When this one goes up, another one comes down. Okay, cool. Well, we're just going to go slap the boss one more time before we go... Nah, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go upgrade her right now. Use Shrine Bonfire. Let's go upgrade my sword. I've got a couple of things I can sell to make up that money, I think. Sell. I tell you what I could sell. A couple of these. I don't know how much it's going to cost me to upgrade, but we're going to do whatever it takes. Reinforced weapon. Titanite slab. What does it need? 440. Ah, I'm 1,000 short. All right, well, let's go. Let's go. So, we'll sell just a few more of these shards that I was collecting. A little emergency fund there. All right, here we go. So we're going from 280, 348 to 290, 382, which is pretty fantastic if you ask me. Dude, this is, it has become, oh, look at that. Supreme Weapon Reinforcement Achievement. Isn't that cool? Thank you for that, David Ray. Without you, I would have not known about that particular slab being there. That's perfect. Rest of bonfire, travel back to boss. Let's go. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We'll have to find out how much harder this hits. Wrong way. This way. I'm starting to learn. Look at me. By the way, this chest armor right here is awesome. Totally worth it. I'm gonna have to buy the rest of the armor from her, the Blade Dancer armor. It's fantastic. Okay, so the question is this the one that goes up or is this the one that goes down? Oh, good. It's the one that goes up. And then I'll send it back down to myself so I know it's the down one again. Need to keep track of these things. Alright. Let's see. There's the button. Run past it. Boom. Hey. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, 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 leave me alone. Ooh, through the door, and then get away from the door so they don't hit me. Ah ha ha. Ah, bummer. I kind of rely on that attack. I should heal. My goodness. He punishes every heal. I gotta get locked in, dude. Ah. Lorien. Elder Prince. I see. Onslaught Great Arrow. Back to the Beninging. I got a big-ass health bar. I got good armor. I got a strong weapon. Literally, the only thing I'm missing right now is my timing and my hitting. Dude, these pants definitely ride my butt crack. That's annoying. Give me a kilt. A real man wears a kilt so he can crush his enemies like a worm. Looking like a man with a nice big beard, drinking and smoking a pipe. Ooh, every time. Fuck you. Haha. I mean, I'm not wrong, right? I mean, look at my butt crack. That is very explicit. Oh, cheater. He's like, no more easy mode for me. Oh, how did I... Haha, gotta heal. That's stupid. All right, guys, we can do this. We're doing good. We just got to take it in stride here. It's crazy because like the further in the game that you get, it's like the more is on the line. You know, like getting to the end boss and not being able to like complete the game kind of sucks, and it's unacceptable behavior. So it's like there's a little voice in me that's like, you have to beat this boss. Like you cannot not beat this boss right now. You have to do it. Like you've already taken a break. Like this is it. You know what I mean? And then you get all this tension. You're like, well, fuck, I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. Everything's on the line. I gotta do it. But hey, dude, we're happy. We got nice armor. We got a nice sword. We got 10 flasks. Frickin' throw an ember on. Why not? Tell you why not. Because that guy, he's going to try to hit me. At the very least, the ember kind of gives you a little bit more time to work out your timing. You know, even if you don't get them, you still got, you know, a good amount of chances to learn. Oh, sucks. Just one, just one, just one. I wish I could stagger him. The stab. Always the stab. Man, I wish I could get that so that I don't get hit. Oh shit. I gotta do something about this here. There we go. Stage 2, baby. Ooh.
Here it comes. Oh, double pony back. Oh, lane. Not bad, not bad. The younger prince, I guess I got a downward swing instead of sideways swing. That's I think what I have to change about that fight. Avoid using roll. I would avoid using roll attacks that leave you unable to roll for a few more frames and do less damage. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. I'll try that for sure. I just kind of get a little... I'm trying to find my safe space in that fight. It's hard to find the safe space, you know what I mean? We got to move it. Got to move it. And to be honest, like, I'm not even shy. I'm just gonna pop another one of those. Eventually, you know, we might need to fight him without it, but then we'll kind of be used to the attack a little bit more, hopefully. Should have put my weapon thing on. You know, it's funny, like, in WoW, you can see if you're in combat, if you've aggroed them by whether or not it shows you in combat. But in this, you have no idea if they've been following you and they're right behind you, or if you're just running from ghosts. Ah, that sucked. Oh, that sucked too. Dang, dude. Ah, not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm doing lots of damage to him. We'll keep the weapon enchanted just because that does help, it seems. Probably more than the... probably helps more than the actual extra HP, to be honest. There we go. Last Ember. And my last Gold Pine. Which, it's okay. I'll switch my resins out. I'm sure there's some other ones I've got that they're just as susceptible to, damage-wise. Did that because I'm going to be running. Seems like there's a narrow window when I can avoid him. Oh, why am I... Dude, my pants is on fire right now, dude. For real. Oh, that's so fast that he does that. Okay. Ouch. 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 So bad, dude. So bad. Getting mishandled here. Alright, sir. Oh. Come on, get a nice ouch, ouch, ouch. I gotta not stand there and try to double swing. I gotta do one swing, move. Gold Pine is the best for this Lorien, and I think Fire best for Lothric. Oh, okay. Well, I'm out of money in Gold Pine, so what I'll do is... I've got this one I can use. Human Pine. We'll try the Charcoal Pine on him. Oh yeah, and we don't have any of these, so we might as well remove it. No need keep inventory I'm not using. I seem to be hitting him for a lot of damage. That Gold Pine definitely seemed to work pretty well. But it's $1,000 a pop, you know what I mean? Here we go. Sweet. Man, not running that whole distance definitely is... Oh, I didn't mean to... Man, this guy's annoying, dog. Oh. Yeah, that resin pine doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Fire is good against flesh. Nice. Nothing to change. Nothing to change except for my own gameplay. I have nothing to blame except for my lack of skill. That's the only thing that's keeping me from victory right now. Alright, this guy's gonna teleport and he's gonna attack me really fast. That's what he's been doing. Oh, I was looking for him too. Oh, that was so... Dude, this is such a cheeky guy. Get. Oh, run. Bad timing. Oh, bad move. Bad move. I knew that was coming. Oh, I should have double potioned there. I'm out of Estus. Yay. So I wonder what happens when I kill one before the other. Do they, like, change so they're not connected anymore? Is that how it goes? I'm feeling pretty good about this, though. And I'm, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I am tempted. I am actually tempted to do this. Just a little bit tempted. So first we'll do this. We'll just go to, yeah, we'll go here. We'll kill a couple of dudes to buy enough of the gold stuff so I can do just a little bit more damage to him. But we need the XP in order to do it. There we go. Might as well use this one. Give it a try. We got enough shards. We can definitely buy enough. Man, it's such a cool sword when it's on fire. It's like I'm holding a big flame. That's awesome. Boom. So there we go. That's a stack. Let's get a little bit more. Oh shit, he's doing his thing. Kill this guy for a little bit of cheese. Just a little bit of cheese. Oh, alright, well, I gotta go pick up that cheese now because I died and spilled my cheese all over the floor. If I have to get to level 300 to beat this guy, that's what we'll do. So stupid. There we go. Get out of town. Honestly, I think we got enough after this to buy all the golden sap, whatever it's called, that we need. It's like grocery shopping. Oh. There we go. Go get my stuff. Thank you. Haha. Haha. That was good. There we go. Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. Firelink Shrine bonfire. Let's go. Let's go. Firelink Shrine. I will just buy a whole bunch of them. I think my purchase items. 19. I can afford 19 of these. Exceeding maximum storage. I've got 14 now. Cool. Alright. Now we can go back to that boss. Draven Barracks. Dragon Slayer armor. Let's go. I wish I could buy more embers, but clearly they didn't want you to have a whole bunch of those, or else it would make vigor a whole pointless stat. Let's put these on here. Explodes, inflicting lightning damage. That's cool. Alright. We're ready. So I think if I'll try running around him instead of rolling around him. Maybe that's the key. Just gotta hold. Hold B, don't tap B. Yeah, dude. Mean. Reminds me of that little plastic helmet that they used to sell in the store. Alright. Let's go. I don't know, maybe if you remember that. It came with a shield and a breastplate and and like a little helmet. It was like armor. It was all plastic. Ah, the best. Okay, so here's his assholes coming. Oops. Miss me. Ah, how did I let that happen? There. Okay. I kind of see it now. And I've got the armor so that it's not like I'm going to get smushed. I can kind of take a hit. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I don't want to take hits, but, you know, learning how to do it is required. Nice. Even though you can only carry 5 at a time, like, it'll put the rest in your inventory and automatically resupply you. I like that. Nice. Very, very nice. We're gonna get it, man. I'm feeling it. It's coming. Here it comes. We can do it. We can do this. We'll do it in positivity. Positivity to the max. Ain't no boss can relax. Coming in with swords, giving slaps. Pulling out potions, getting daps. Alright, here we go. Teleport. Slice. 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 Ooh, barely. Of course. Oh, bad timing. Dang gum, bro. Look at that business. Dude, that was scary. Oh. There we go. Now I just got this asshole. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, he got me. That's the lowest I've got him. This is good. We can do this. We can do this. So I've got to, as soon as I get him, I've got to start whacking on that secondary guy. I thought it was like I had a minute. That was my mistake. You know, and we know we can kind of get a 3-hit combo on him to finish him off. we can commit to that last 3 hits pretty easily. So I think we're well on our way, girls and boys. I think we're well on our way to beating this guy. At level 94. Looks like I'm level 94. Sweet, 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 sweet. You know, Silent Hill's a great game, dude. I might play through that one next, to be honest with you. I might go old school. I mean, that does kind of seem like fun. That's unfortunate. Ah, that was an unfortunate round right there. I can do it! Positivity. It's funny, because some fights you're just like, well, that's a wash. I didn't do it right. You can feel that right out the gate. Dude, I had a pretty good, you know, pretty good attempt. Two attempts ago, that was pretty good. We can do this. Yeah. Silent Hill's freaking such a good game. Worth bringing back, I think. And it's on Steam, I believe. I've got Steam, so you know. Is it this direction I'm supposed to go? I'm trying to figure out how to get myself centered on my camera. It's always a challenge. One of the greatest investments I made, besides this green screen, is this microphone stand. This Rode microphone stand. It's such a good idea, you know, to put your microphone on a little arm that you can extend and maneuver. It makes it easy. All right, we can do this. And what a run back. What a different... You can save all of your energy for the boss. You don't have to worry about all that preamble. All right, all right, all right. We can do this. We can do this. Ooh. Of course. Come on. Get him, dude. I was committed to that. Now I just gotta spam heals. I can do this. I can do this. I gotta put my... I can do this. Oh. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh, see how fast I got him, though? I really just dug right into the first round. I was like, we're getting this over with. First round. Boom, boom, boom. I only use one Estus flask. That's progress. I just got to get progress on the second half. I was worried and trying to get my weapon re-enchanted, but I was like, fuck, I don't have time. I would have to, like, I don't know. It's kind of tense to do it that way, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll put the weapon enchant on right before we go in rather than right before the run, just to give us a few extra seconds with it. Min-max, you know. Boom. Luckily, I don't think he saw me. I forgot to tell you something so freaking funny. So I made it to 50 on my hunter, and I was in the hinterlands, and I needed to get Gamarita, and I wasn't feeling like finding a path to jump off, and died. Oh no! Splat. That was that on was that on hardcore? Please tell me that wasn't on hardcore. All right, let's go. This guy. I gotta make sure I stay healed. Where is he? 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 He's right there. Stay healed. Oh, wow, look at that. That hasn't happened yet. Oh, good. Oh, cheater. Pumpkin eater. Ah, double pumpkin eater. He's a double pumpkin eater. Double cheating pumpkin eater. Oh yeah, two can play at that game. Come on, get that freaking. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Right there. Oh, I saw him, dude. I saw him, dude. Well, that was the right time to recharge my weapon. Right then. As long as I don't need to Estus. If it's an Estus, I don't have time to do it. Just living in the boss room, baby. Living in the boss room. Living and dying in the boss room. Hardcore, man. Yup, it was my hardcore tune. Doom Desi. I'm sorry you died and lost your level 50 hunter. Tell you what, man. It is easy to die in that game. So many times. I almost died. So many times I've seen people die. It's just like one little thing goes wrong, you know? I mean, look, I fell off a blimp, a Zeppelin with my my level 16 warrior. That was me being stupid. I like that I can not aggro that guy. Makes my life just that much easier. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Wow, I'm so surprised that missed me. There we go. Yeah, dude. Okay, we don't have time to recharge my weapon because we gotta Estus really quick. Alright, there we go. Where is he? Jeez Louise. Oh. Oh my goodness, this guy. Hold on. Be right back. All right, we're refreshed. We're ready. Oh my god, that was funny as fuck. You did this. The whole time down, Zeppelin. Fuck. Yeah, that sucked. I just, you know, there's certain states of mind you should not be in while you're playing. And one of those is impatient and fidgety. Because, like, that's what I was being. I was being impatient and fidgety. And I just, you know, easy to go astray. Hey, look, there's a thing right there. I bet I can get it once I can go in this door, which probably doesn't open from this side. Yeah. Lame. I bet I can open it after I defeat this boss. We got a max weapon sword here. Come on. There's no better way to do it than with a max weapon. I just have to be really careful, lucky, positive, concise. I don't know, man. Something. Let's go. We can do it. We can do this. 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 What else you got? Oh. Get him. Come on. Get him. Yes. Okay, now we're going to have to Estus twice really quick. Okay. Hey, cheater. Not good. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Well, I'm feeling more positive about this fight. I'm a little discouraged that it's like this, but that's okay. I wonder if, like, you know, 5 more levels would make a difference. Would I hit harder? I probably would. I don't think it's a matter of like needing something that I don't have other than skill. But at the same time, I wonder if it could be done easier if I had more levels on me. Like, what's the minimum level? I'm sure people have done this with like at level 1 without taking a single hit. Those guys are good. I mean, eventually I'll see all the combinations this boss has, and then I'll kind of be a little bit more ready for it. It's just a matter of learning how to adapt and respond to the different maneuvers that the boss throws at you. Ah, no. Hey, we're going back down so we can go back up. Oh, look, you can see inside the sword. Look at that. Isn't that cool? There we go. There we go. Just had to run correctly. All right. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. What are you going to do over there? Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I was going for gold. I was like, I'm doing this without hitting a single Estus. A straight sword with a broken blade, huh? Who wants to use a broken weapon? Not me. Not it. I do not want to. So how's this India-Pakistan escalation, huh? Have you seen that in the news? Basically, I guess it was in Kashmir. In Kashmir, I don't know. All I know is that some Indian tourists were killed from a terrorist attack, they called it. And then a few weeks later, India bombs an area in Pakistan saying we were bombing the terrorists. And then Pakistan then shoots down a couple of Indian planes saying that you've engaged in war and now we're engaging in war. And so now we've got two nuclear superpowers. I'm calling them superpowers because they have nuclear weapons. Fighting back and forth. So that's kind of been on the news today. The other is Newark. The Newark airport is unsafe, and United Airlines has pulled all of their flights out of that airport because of air traffic control issues. I don't know the details other than Newark isn't safe, and that's what they've been saying. That was stupid. Ah, I rolled when I should have walked. Come on now, bud. Come on, don't do it like this. Oh, I knew it. He knew what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. I was going for the heal. He was going for the kill. And he won because I lost. Wonder how much more of this I have in me. I would hate to not get past this guy today. Aw, I just wasted a flask. Like, seriously, like you would think, like, the more that you play, the better you get. It's the opposite for me. The more I play, it seems like the sloppier I get. I don't know. Maybe it's all in my mind. Maybe perseverance is all that's required. But, yeah, like, eventually I'm kind of like, I'm done with it, you know? I'm like, all right, we'll try tomorrow. We'll try tomorrow. Maybe we can do it then. But, no. We'll keep on trying. We'll see if we can give us a couple more good tries before I throw in the towel and turn on something mindless. Like, I love playing mindless. I mean, it's not a mindless game. It's just one that doesn't require you to have dexterity. You know, like, what's it called? Hearthstone is a good example. I love playing Hearthstone and watching YouTube because it doesn't require dexterity. You can pay attention to two things at once. And it's just my happy place. Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be it, dude. That's got to be it. Eventually, you stop trying as hard. You're doing it too many times. Like, you got to be loosey-goosey with it. So he teleports, and he does that. Sometimes it's a fast attack, and sometimes it's a slow attack. Come on, nope. Man, he just wasted my Estus. He's beating me up. He's beating me up. I can't keep track of it. Yeah, I don't think I've got the dexterity right now for this fight. We've gotten him really close. Like, less than half on both of the guys in phase 2. But, sheesh. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will just come over here. You know what? I don't even wanna farm trash right now. I wanna go do something else now. So I think I'm gonna do that. All right. Well, it's been fun, guys. Sorry we didn't make any progress today, other than getting a couple of upgrades and stuff. But tomorrow's a new day. See, look at that. 35 hours played, level 94. We're so close. We're so close. We haven't even touched the DLC, which apparently I have. So that's cool. I wonder if I went into the DLC and like leveled up more there and then came back to the boss as a higher level with new stuff. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But anyway, Doom, I'm going to sign off for the day and go work on on something else. But thanks for chatting with me. It's been fun. It really has been. And what? It's like 7 o'clock over here. So I got some more game time. I just don't always stream it because it's not really that enjoyable. Just me picking my nose and looking at my computer screen. So, but anyway, have a good one, Doom. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys a little bit later.